Okay, here we go then. So we've gone green, which is always a positive sign. And I'm back with you. Just going to actually, it needs to be 3rd of today. Let's do that bit. I'll put the link in here. Get that tweet out. We've had a couple of retweets there today, guys, from some of the new faces that I've not seen before on my Twitter there, so it seems to be working. I mean, you know, sort of putting these hashtags on there so that you get sort of people picking up on these things, you know. Although I'm not into Twitter, I know sort of how it works to a degree, and what you need to do if you want to sort of get some sort of promotion out of it, or try and get some new people. But it seems to be working. I mean, I've actually had 2 new subscribers today as well since I've sort of been going, so that's good as well. Thanks for that, whoever has sort of joined up today, subbed. We're going to go again, try and get another win on the board. Okay, oh right, I see, yeah. So yeah, so I can try and sort of get some points and just get a bit sort of on the more winning side. Anyway, we've had 1 win, 1 loss today, so try and end the day. Well, I'm hoping to sort of do a couple more if I can, sort of streams and games, within as many games as I can within them before I need sort of breaks. But yeah, sort of a couple more hours I've got to sort of play with, depending on if anything sort of unusual happens or not. So even if you guys aren't able to sort of join me live here now, then hopefully, you know, you'll still be able to sort of watch them afterwards. I've been doing the streams now every time because it just saves me a lot of headache. Once I finish the stream, it auto uploads onto YouTube, so it saves me all the aggravation of sort of recording and then, you know, encoding it to shrink it down. Alright, silver major, another silver major. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you'd look at that and think that they're 50-50 player, it could be lotto, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, you know, people would look at my sort of score and think that I'm probably a sort of that type of player. But I'll probably sort of just go for, well, I am, you know, this is why I was saying in my last stream about not sort of being arrogant or braggadocious about where I am, is because someone said in the forums, it was that sock guy, you know, he's sort of playing around saying that, you know, I suck at Stratego, and that's exactly right, you know, I know my place, you know, so for me to you know, get better and that, and I realise there's still a lot of work to do, you know, to get into a real good standard. Alright, so it's, there you go. Alright, so well, what I'm going to do then is, if he's going up that way, I'll start to just check up here. Just take these down here, yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do then is to just sort of pretend really that it's covered by this major here. And that way, at least if he wants to sort of go for it, just put a bit of sort of worry on him there. If he, you know, moving these out and this in and all that, I'll sort of get him thinking. That's my idea, is that he's sort of going to think here, well, you know, what's he bringing in now? And he'll start bringing in either a big gun or a scout, you know. So alright, so now he's just sort of sitting pretty there, so that's alright. So I'm just going to sort of clear this route out here, just in case we've got high levels of danger coming in. Give myself a chance to get out. I mean, I guess what can do is sort of attack this, yeah, because I thought it's probably a scout there anyway, and then if he wants to sort of take with something here, he can do. Alright, so yeah, he's now looking to do that. So alright, well, I'll go up. Well, actually, I don't want to necessarily trap that captain there. If I could salvage that captain, it's probably a wise thing to do. So let me just, I mean, if he's sort of coming down knowing that I've got that there, I mean, I guess he's potentially sort of got a big gun there. But I don't really believe it to be honest. I mean, we know that that's a lieutenant up there. I mean, it looks as though we got a bit of a kind of defensive player anyway. Now, I mean, I would be more inclined to think, you see, that this is covered, this captain this side rather than down here. So I'm going to sort of go down here, see if I can sort of press that captain out. I mean, I may even go for that as well, because this has moved now. So I'm just going to go for that. Yeah, alright, so that's a captain. So now that's good now, because I can sort of bring this, well, providing he hasn't got it covered here, but I would imagine he's got something here, you see. Now, if that is the case, what I could do is sort of get a... Oh! Wow! Okay then, well... So, alright, well... I mean, what I'll do is I'll sort of just bring this miner out. I mean, we know this is a captain, but that's handy that we've got a fix on his marshal straight away. So now I do know, you know, that I've got the opportunity up there. I better get my spy just up a bit now because of that. And then obviously I can sort of look to... Oh, okay, yeah, I sort of lost track a little bit what's going on down there. Alright, well, that's alright. So we got that... Oh, okay, it was a sergeant. I thought it was a lieutenant. Alright, so we got his marshal there. So, I mean, we obviously sort of try and get a fix on his general as quick as possible now. I mean, this could be it coming in here. Alright, well, he's sort of forcing my hand. Oh, well, that was the lieutenant that I thought I saw earlier, yeah. Okay, now, so he knows, well, he knows both are captains now, doesn't he? Right, so realistically the best bet, I guess, is here. This is potentially more likely to be, or is it, I wonder? Well, let me, yeah, I guess I better check the front lines really first. I don't know if he's going to give me a chance with this captain to get out. This one here. Now, I'm up on him a major. Okay, so he's now got a major there. And I mean, you know, it could be the general here. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, it's going to flush out another scout from him. Now he knew it was a captain. He didn't know it was a captain. I do need to sort of get my general up, but of course he's possibly prepared for it, you know. Well, actually I should have perhaps alright, well, I'll go, no, I better go this way, because otherwise it's just going to come down anyway. Okay, so yeah, I mean, look, it's ah, all right. Well, what I'll do then is I'm gonna sort of fake on that. Actual fact, well, I'm gonna just test the water. I mean, I guess I should realistically be going up with the general to storm in for it, because even if he sort of comes in, he comes in because he's sort of basically protecting, let's see, I mean, it's highly unlikely that he's would he? I mean, would he? Yeah, I suppose he would be protecting the colonel with it. He could be protecting that colonel with his general, because he knows that the danger is that I'm going to come in there with my general. But I'm wondering if my marshal up there is a bit better bet. Actually, I suppose I could go up there with my marshal as well, because well, I've got to. Yeah, I'm going to need to sort of fix on this what this is. Alright, okay. Alright, well, yeah, I think, I mean, if he's got his general there, I suppose he could have his spy there. I guess it's more likely to be the general, I suppose. I'm going to try and at least sort of get in, and if I can get past all the way down here, clear a lot of it out. Alright, so he's got a lot of he's got a major down there. Oh yeah, you see, so what I'm gonna do is sort of fake now then. That I got my marshal there. Alright, well he's sussed that then. Alright, well, okay, well, I'm gonna go this way then, just sort of start testing up here what we got. But that was a shame. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping that I was going to be able to do something. Alright, so we've got a bomb now then. Alright, so I'm up on him a major, and that was a major there. Now we do know. Alright, okay, so now yeah, I want to take this, because obviously I can sort of start going up with my major up there. And even if it's a colonel, then I can sort of just do an exchange with him on the colonel. I mean, what I can do really, I need to sort of try and pin that major now. Get my other colonel over there. Where's he gone? He's gone backwards, yeah, so I'm pretty sure this one's moved. I need to get the other colonel out really now. Not sure if that was a major or not. What's the best way to get that colonel out of there? I guess I've got to go this way. Well, I mean, I can sort of try and pin it with the marshal if the worst comes to the worst. I mean, if he's got a colonel around that side, then I mean, you know, that way is not going to be effective. And he's got 2 more scouts, so I don't necessarily want to go kind of storming up with the marshal, you see. But I mean, what he may do is he'll start to sort of okay, so he's maybe looking to sort of, I mean, I guess, I mean, if it's the colonel, yeah, oh, that's a shame. I was thinking about sort of dragging him back, but I am still up on him on the major, and I can sort of technically go in there for that and get that done, you know. I might just sort of take it easy for the time being and just see what he's got here. Maybe, yeah, I might have to sort of be forced now to just kind of try and get another major up on him. Because I see, so he's now moving something over there. That's what I can do, is just because I'd like to get a fix on his other colonel, so that I can then work out the damage I want to do with my colonel. But so we know we've got a major there. Let me see if okay. So alright, well, I can sort of technically go in for that captain, I guess, and anything else behind. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, I think what I'll do is I'll go this way. I think I'll get that captain first before it escapes. Oh, I see, he's sort of saying that that's his colonel, is he? Let me double check that. Ah, great. Alright, so right, well, what that means is then is that, okay, so I'm thinking then that this is a spy. The worst that can be is oh, that is a major. So if I go in, let me think now. Yeah, I need to sort of get this colonel back then and back round in here. And sort of fake that I've got my marshal this way. Although, I mean, this one is, I think has already been exposed anyway. So it's a bit of a risky one because I'm not sure he believes it. But it basically means that anything in here now, I can sort of come round for now. This is the marshal just sitting pretty over here, not doing anything. I mean, I should maybe sort of look to get my spy just a little bit in a more effective spot. So yeah, I mean, now you see what will happen here. Okay, so yeah, he knows now that that's not the marshal, but that's okay, because now I've sort of come around blindside here. I'm going to just clear all of this. Got his major there. We've got a spy there. Oh, have I missed that? Oh no, that is a disaster. Oh dear. Oops, I made a mistake there. I've lost track of his marshal. Wow. I don't know how I managed to do that. That's a disappointment. Damn it. Well, I got to get round and get to that colonel as quick as possible now. That colonel could cause me problems around there. Sorry everyone that I've missed anyone in the chat here. Made a mistake there. That is annoying. Okay, well, so we know the colonel's on that side anyway. I better just sort of move. He's got these two majors, isn't he? You see, I thought, yeah, because I lost that major, I thought I was just gaining another major on him. That is annoying. I'm going to have to try and sort of bluff. Yeah, I mean, I think he's coming in now with a major to sort of do exchanges, so I'm going to have to sort of to kind of make sure I get that one back. That is frustrating. Sorry about that, guys. How the hell could I have forgotten about that? Okay, well, now I need to be careful, yeah. Don't want that happening again. So if he's going to come down that way. Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to look to try and sort of pin it. Right, I've got to try and bluff now. So yeah, I mean, I haven't lost track of that again. Oh, he's just sort of sat there, isn't he? And this is coming over. So yeah, I'm just going to move that there then. Because I've got to be careful now. I've made a terrible mistake there. I've really set myself back a bit there. Right, so that's the spy, I think, coming over there. So if I can sort of see what he's going to do here. See if I can push him back. Now, I mean, he's sort of... we do know that that is a bomb, I believe. I know there was another bomb here. So I'm just going to try and sort of go round the back end. See what I can do. And he's sort of shuffled. I've missed. This is the marshal now. I better not do this again now. How many miners? Oh, he's got all his miners still as well. Okay, so can sort of cause some damage. We got a bomb there, you see. Okay, so we've got another bomb there. Alright, so I wonder if we got one of these characters with a flag in here. I must have, well, this is the Colonel. I've sort of lost track of where the spy has gone. I think the spy's sort of been tucked in here, and the marshal over this side. But it's frustrating. Alright, well, yeah, we have sort of got the Colonel pinned over there, I guess. So I guess if I can sort of try and maybe get a miner up there now, around that back end, get in there, and I think what we've got is this. Oh, I see. So it's not the spy there. I wonder if this was the spy sort of pinned in there. What I may do is sort of, well, actually, we do know. I'm pretty sure I did test this one as a bomb. We know that that one there is the bomb as well. I guess if I can sort of get around there with a miner, at least clear that back row. It's turning out to be a bit of a. What's he got? He's still got his. See that? At least we know that that is the Colonel. So that is one good thing here. But I'm, you know, obviously a little bit concerned that. I mean, what I'd like to do really is flush out his spy now, which I got a feeling is there. If I can do that, then I can sort of go in then with a lot more sort of gusto, you know. Knowing that I've sort of got myself covered there. I mean, I think this is now the marshal over here. Oh, I see. So he's actually taking a risk going back there, isn't he? Ah. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping he was going to sort of. Well, what I can do is continue to sort of fake it, can't I? So if he wants to go there, because you know, he is then saying that that's the spy. So I mean, I'm just going to carry on then with this kind of tactic here. And then, yeah, actually, this is an idea. Rather than go for this bomb, I think I'm going to go for this bomb, if it is a bomb. And then sort of put threat on the spy that way. Oh, it's a Colonel. Oh, that's the Colonel. Oh. Oh, well, I've made another boo-boo there, haven't I? Alright, so I guess he's saying then that he's saying there that the spy is in that one. So I mean, I guess what I've got to do is sort of threaten them with a major, take what I can. Worse is going to be an exchange. This is the marshal over there. Put a bit of threat down here. What's worse going to happen is that I'm going to do an exchange with something, you know. Right, well, I mean, do I go for that one? It's potentially the major as well. I could take something first. Yeah, let me do that then. Yeah, get rid of that. So that gives me a captain advantage then. But I've got to be careful because I'm worried I've made that same mistake again now, where I've gone and forgotten where his marshal is. So I'm pretty sure it's over there, unless he's sort of done it again. I guess I could try and get a scout just to double check it this time, really. If he's going to come down with it. But I've got a feeling then, yeah, we got the kind of spy in there. I'm just going to double check it, you know. Because I can't believe I've managed to do it again where I've sort of lost track of it. I mean, he may come sort of after this, and then I can sort of hope to get this scout on it, just to double check. I mean, I'm pretty certain now that the spy is going to be over there anyway, so I can just get a fix on this, and then yeah, I've got a feeling perhaps I've made a mistake. It's not the marshal. No. Oh, I see, he was coming in for an exchange there, yeah. So, I mean, that is the marshal over there then, I would say. So I guess now is my moment, really, to sort of come in and strike here. I mean, we know we got the colonel there, but I need to get something back here. I mean, if he's gonna, yeah, so at least here we know we got a major sort of pinned now. I mean, there's potential that was, I mean, I guess this could be the spy here, but I don't believe so. I believe it's sort of tucked behind this colonel, so I'm just going to sort of take the risk, calculated risk here. If I'm unlucky, yeah, you see, so now he's sort of realised there. Alright, so that was a bomb. So now, yeah, he's looking to sort of come down now. You know, he's obviously going to be frustrated now. So, alright, well, yeah, so if he wants to do that, then I'm sort of going to come round this way then and start to sort of do damage there. I mean, if he wants to sort of come down that way, he's going to sort of essentially walk into a bit of a trap. Especially if he goes after this one, you know. So, in effect, whatever he does up here, he's going to run into problem. I'm hoping he's coming after this. Then I can get him in that little trap that I got there. I've got a sort of triple trap there. Try and say that when you're tongue-tied. But yeah, there's a sort of triple trap here because, okay, so now, yeah, he's looking to sort of come in there. Alright, so, yeah, that's where I need to be going there. Coming up here and going in on this. Alright, well, that's fine. So, okay, so, alright, well, he has still got scouts in play. So I do need to be careful about that. But that's his last major now. So I just need to be a bit cautious about this major down here now for me, because that's crucial now for me to get that out of here. Alright, so he's probably looking to move back up. But we do know then that the spy was there. So, alright, well, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to sort of fake, with this being the spy over here, is he sort of looking to come in on that? So okay, so he's got a captain. Alright, so now, Yeah, I mean, what I want to do is just sort of press this out of the way a bit, because I need to get room for this major now to come into play for me. I want it to sort of be able to be effective on the other piece. We know that this is the Marshall now, so just gonna be careful. Remember what I've got and what needs to be done. Defense wise, and we should be okay, you know. He has got the scout in play, which is really my only concern at this point, with regard to my spy, you know. So I mean, he's probably going to back off now, because he knows, yeah, he knows that I know, if you see what I mean. Alright, so, alright, well, I've got to be careful with the captain over this side then. I mean, I would imagine that that's the captain there. We know that the colonel's sort of isolated here. I mean, I can't do an exchange at this point, because the colonel will then be rogue. So, you know, this is an example here of where you can't do exchanges until it's the right moment for you. So okay, well, if he hasn't got his captain around this way, okay, so yeah, now he wants to do that, does he? So I mean, I'm going to sort of try and outflank here, and what I may do is just start to sort of maybe get my spy a bit better spot for me. And now he's looking to sort of, now I mean, we do know that the spy is still there, so I mean, what I may do, yes, he is now looking to sort of do that. So I mean, in actual fact, what I could do is start to sort of bring this sergeant round to deal with that. And I've even got another captain here which can come around that side, to be honest, get that out and into play. I mean, this is probably a minor now, thinking about it, but now he's moved his colonel here now, so I've got to be careful if I'm going to come in there on this. He's going to take that, and obviously his spy is now looking to come over. So I just got to play the right game on him. Now, what's he got? Okay, so he's got one lieutenant, but I don't want to be careless. I need to actually. Did I just? You know, I've just revealed that to be the captain. Oh no, I'm sort of, yeah. I'm saying to myself that even if it is the captain. Alright, so yeah, I mean, that's what I'm concerned about, is where is that last captain of his? Because if it isn't that one and it isn't that one, me coming over here with a lieutenant or lower, well, we know that that's a spy. Oh, well, we don't know but it's pretty obvious. I think we're going to get a buffer rundown by the feel of it, because if he's got any sense, he knows I'm on to him here. So alright, well, let's come back to you guys. How many have we got on there at the moment? I think I'll be safe to remember the key pieces here. Is he moving? No. Yeah, I've got a feeling we got him by the proverbials here, and he's not going to be keen to try anything. I mean, now I'm sort of pretty certain that this is the captain here. I would imagine that's the minor that he was hoping to sort of come in with. Okay, so we've got to disconnect. Yeah, I had a feeling that we we're going to get that, because we managed to get a foothold. Oh, okay. We managed to get a foothold in this here now. Oh, okay, so alright, well, that's his last scout there as well, so that's fine. So yeah, actually what I want to do, I guess I can sort of just go for this now then. Try and get this spy out of the way, because if I can get this spy out of the way, then I can charge in. With my marshal. Okay, so yeah, he's looking to sort of. Okay. All right. Well, he's now looking to sort of make a break for it down that way, isn't he? So, all right. Well, I can sort of nab one of those. If I need to sacrifice that general, that's all right. But I can sort of get this one. I mean, I can even maybe sort of move this sergeant back out. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh well. That has turned the tide for me in his favour a little bit there. I wonder if I needed to take that risk. Well. That's a shame. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That really could scupper me now. Dear. So, I mean, it looks as though I have to try and sort of make a break on these pieces here, at least. And my only chance is to sort of do an outnumbering on him. I mean, I think we've got 1, 2, 3 bombs here then. I've got to hope that I can sort of pick off his other pieces. I've got to work out where these bombs are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2. I guess I've got to try and go down the back line really, or maybe use my sort of captain. I don't know if it's down the back line or. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. See if this is a bomb. No, that's in minor. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, no, that other one's been moving down there, hasn't it? So this one's not a bomb. I really have messed up a little bit there, really. So I'm now sort of pinned. So what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got to, I guess, try and. It's a shame. Really mucked up a little bit there. And now he's potentially sort of closing in on that. Well, I've got to test this one, I guess, to double check it is a bomb. Yeah. Alright, so he's now sort of looking to come in on it. Dear, that's a shame. It's a very, very bad mistake on my part there. So he has got a captain. I need to get my captain into play. I've got to get a mine around there. I also need to somehow get a miner over there, because it looks as though he's bombed in here. Then we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombs, so I need to get a miner in there as soon as possible behind this captain now. So I think yeah, I mean, I think we know that this is a bomb as well now. Yeah. Alright, so oh no, it's a real disaster, to be honest, because I need to get my mine around there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bombs. I mean, I need to try and establish now where his captain is. And try and do an outflanking on him, you know. And try and get the miner in as well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I've got to try and hopefully lure his bloody sorry, excuse me, lure his marshal onto my spy. Sort of go round somehow. At least sort of clear up this stuff that's in here. Okay, so that's his captain there. So I mean, this is his last captain, yeah. So now what I've got to try and do is do an outflanking on him on numbers, you know, because he can't do it if I force him. Let's see. Well, so he wants to do it that way. Alright, well, I've got to try and. So he's now trying to do it that way. So I've got to try and get out. He's looking to sort of do the 2 square rule or something on me. So I'm just going to try and move that up. And hope that I can sort of squeeze past now. Okay, so yeah, he's now looking to do it that way. So I mean, this is where I'm sort of hoping now that I might be able to sort of get round. And if he tries to sort of pin, yeah, if he wants to sort of try and pin now, So he's now, oh well, yeah, he's now sort of potentially letting me in blindside here, because you know, he's got this set up here like this. Oh, he's let me in. He's let me in, the dafty, silly sod. But I won't grumble. Well, there you are, guys. There is Lady Luck shining on us, I believe. He let me in blindside. Yeah. How about that, guys? Here's another one of those for you. Whoa, bit of a rocky road on that one. Very rocky road. You know, I made terrible glaring errors there. Thankfully, I've got the experience in the bag to see those little backdoor entrances there, so to speak. You know, I managed to see a route in there, you know, and save my skin there. So I hope you enjoyed that one as much as me on that, because that one, you know, that one there, I really didn't think, I really thought I'd made too many errors there. So yeah, I'll enjoy watching that one again, I think, in sort of especially the ending way. But yeah, that one, wow, exactly, Brian, wow, eh? I made terrible errors, but fortunately, you know, I sort of always try and look ahead there, and I did see that route. But that was the only route, because he had moving pieces. He was going to come in, but he should have moved down, you see there. He made an error there. So anyway, celebrate on that one, guys. That was a real good one. I'm going to have a break, I've got stuff to do, but that's a good one because it's lifted us 2-1 now for today. So 2 victories and 1 loss. So it's great to see 3 people there as well. Sorry about that last game being a bit of a rocky one there. But yeah, I mean, I guess if at the end of the day it's just going to add to the entertainment, isn't it? You know, the way that one turned out. But I suppose really, you know, you'd have to say I probably didn't deserve that the way I played. So yeah, very happy about that one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as well. I'm gonna have a break on that. I'm gonna try and do one more stream today. So yeah, give it about half hour or something, guys. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.